Okay, and today we are looking at the ZSU-57-2. Whoop, okay. Well, fine then. What I was about to say was that it's two S60s glued together in a T-54 chassis, hull. So, although the armor isn't as thick, so it's not like they use converted T-54 tanks. They're actual purpose-built hulls, with the armor being thinner and some stuff changed around. Well, yeah, basically I'm getting shot at. So yeah, as you can see, as soon as I started talking, they were firing at me, which is cool and everything. Still firing. The S60, when it's in its single mount, you know, in its normal ground, oh, I did get hit. And it's normal configuration, you know, on a carriage. It can be queued up by a radar and also an optical sighting system. However, the ZSU-57 cannot be queued up with any radar or any external sighting system. It has to use the inbuilt gun sights, unfortunately. So that is a drawback, definitely. And of course, being a tank, you know, tank hull, it's probably not going to be as stable a platform as, you know, physically on the ground, I reckon. I mean, you could say, oh yeah, well, it's tank hull. It's heavy. It's going to be stable enough for like a tank gun. Yeah, but the thing is though, is that normally with a tank gun, you're not pointing it in the air and firing off rounds, you know, repeatedly every 2 seconds. So it's just not going to be as stable. That's probably not modeled in DCS, so what's the matter really? Obviously they do have 2 guns, but the rate of fire isn't, you know, stellar. It's not a G-Pod, is it? Maybe I shouldn't be pulling such high Gs if I'm already suffering from battle damage. I don't know. So another hit. So I've got hit twice. I've sustained some damage, sure, but definitely still nimble, I think. Don't have any engine damage by the looks of the dials there. And I'm pulling Gs, no problem. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not meant to be shooting at someone this close, I think. So let me pull back slightly. Or maybe go slower. When I was looking up the gun, because I knew the name of the gun was different than the actual gun it was based off. The twin mount gun had a specific name, but the original single mount version I knew was in the game. I couldn't remember what it was. It's the S60. So the twin mount is based off the S60, and there's basically two of them stuck together. But anyway, I was reading the Wikipedia article. I mean, Wikipedia is not great, but it's good for like a quick overview. And I was reminded that the T-54 and consequently the T-55, the T-54 literally came out, and at least the first prototype was built in 1945, which is kind of crazy because it was, I mean, it was used in like a serious army, you know, in the 2000s with you know, Saddam's army, and with the whole you know, democratization trademark of Iraq. You know, I mean, that's really worked out well for everybody. So thanks, George Bush. Thank you, Tony Blair. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's fucking 100 years old. I say that flippantly, but I mean, it's getting up there, isn't it? And yeah, it's still knocking about as like a serious contender. I mean, it's not the craziest thing in the world, but I mean, for I mean, battle tank, it's kind of a bit crazy, you know, that they're using such high numbers. I mean, maybe it's oh, that was a good hit. Maybe it's, oh, that's a really good hit. Oh wow.
Radar failure.
I mean, maybe it's like odd numbers of really odd, you know, stuff. But not something on the scale as a T-55. I guess as such, just such an abundance.
Radar failure. ACS failure.
I mean, okay, I'm saying
Radar failure.
the last time they were used in a major army was in 2003, but I think the Russians have been using them in their little special operation thing in Ukraine as like I don't know. I'm not an artillery person, so forgive me. I know I'm going to get this wrong, but I think they've been used as like a self-propelled gun, or like a field gun. Is that right? Sort of like an attack gun, but not as a tank per se. At least that's my understanding.
Radar failure. ACS failure.
But I mean, as a serious, you know, tank.
Radar failure.
I mean, maybe the tank battles weren't as fierce or as numerous as there were.
ACS failure.
I mean, in 2003, but they were definitely being, you know, used as a tank, you know, in as like the bulk of Saddam's tank force in the first Gulf War.
Radar failure. ACS failure.
No, I really should land, so let me do that.
Radar failure. ACS failure. Radar failure. ACS failure. Radar failure. ACS failure. Radar failure. ACS failure.
Okay, my flaps are down, that's great.
Radar failure. ACS
Have they actually stopped firing at me? Yes, they have.
Radar failure.
I didn't actually mean
ACS
for them to stop firing at me. It was only meant to be as a joke.
Radar failure. ACS failure.
No, really, they've stopped. Okay.
Radar
What
failure.
if I put my gear back up
ACS failure.
and my brake
Radar failure.
back in?
ACS failure.
What's going on here? Am I too low? I can't be too
Radar
slow,
failure.
surely not.
ACS failure.
I must be. Where's
Radar failure.
a radio altimeter
ACS failure.
in this plane?
Radar failure.
Is that it? Is that radar?
Failure.
I don't know.
Radar failure.
Well, let me see.
ACS
Altitude
failure.
is 2,000, about 2,000 foot. So I'm about
Radar failure.
2,000 foot and they're not firing.
ACS failure.
See? Oh, now he's
Radar
firing.
failure.
Okay, here we go. Go on.
ACS failure.
Where'd they go?
Radar failure.
Oh, there.
ACS failure.
Okay, well, I'm coming back into land.
Radar failure. ACS failure.
I'm going quite
Radar
fast.
failure. ACS
I should
failure.
be slowing down. I've realized I'm going for the taxiway,
Radar
not the
failure.
runway.
ACS
Well, never mind.
failure.
Oh, see, now they're firing on me, strangely.
Radar failure. ACS failure.
Oh. Yep, well, okay. I guess I shot myself down there. It looks like this guy just fired on this guy. It seemed like. Well, yeah, I could have landed better for sure. Well, you know me. You've seen my gameplay. I usually don't have the opportunity to land, but I saw it was given to me, so I thought I may as well. By the way, if you want, if you're mucking about with these guys in your mission editor, and you don't know already, but you probably should know, or you probably do know, and you definitely should know, if you click on the 3 dots when you select this guy in the, well, why don't I just show you? The things I do to pad out a video. So if you click on, why is it showing the shulker? Come on. I don't understand. Oh, because I didn't save properly? Okay, that's strange. Well, anyway, so here's your thing. So you click on it, right, and then you got all these options. Well, if you go to here, I mean, obviously you can select what skin to have it on. If you click on the 3 dots, branches. There's also an option for putting the tarp over the top, which it doesn't seem to be an option for. So maybe if I do alarm state and green, maybe then it will come up with the cover. It's just a canvas tarpaulin, and it's got some windows in it. I think they're plexiglass, some kind of little spotting windows. Let's see. Okay. Yep, there we go. So there you go. But you have to put it into green mode explicitly, otherwise it'll remove the covers. See? That's cute. Maybe if I come into range, he'll take the covers off. I don't know. No, there I am. No, he's not even paying attention. Nobody's paying attention to me. See that? No reaction. Okay, well, never mind that. All right, well, that was a bit of a nothing. Shall I end on nothing? Can I give you something? Can I give you entertainment? Of course I can. Okay, thanks for watching.